Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive. Today we're taking a look at the world of AI chatbots.
Oh, yeah.
Specifically, these three big names you've probably heard of: Gemini, ChatGPT, and Deepseek.
Right.
Now, you've probably heard of at least one of these,
Yeah.
but trust me, they're not just your average chatbot.
No.
We're talking cutting-edge AI.
Yeah,
That could totally change how we work, learn, and maybe even just have fun.
for sure.
So in this deep dive, we're to break down these AI titans,
Okay.
figure out what makes them tick,
I like it.
and maybe even help you figure out which one might be your perfect digital sidekick.
Ooh, interesting.
All right, so introductions first.
Yeah.
Who are the masterminds behind these digital brains?
Well, we've got Gemini, which is the brainchild of Google's DeepMind.
DeepMind.
You know, Google, they're all about information,
Yeah.
so it's no surprise that they're really pushing the boundaries.
Right.
Then there's ChatGPT, which is like the rock star from OpenAI,
Yeah, ChatGPT.
known for its super smooth conversations and creative flair. And last but certainly not least, we've got Deepseek.
Deepseek, okay.
Which is kind of a dark horse, developed by a Chinese startup called Deepseek AI.
Okay.
They're really all about shaking things up with their unique approach.
So we've got the lineup.
Yep.
Let's get down to business.
Let's do it.
What makes each of these chatbots stand out?
Well, let's start with Gemini.
Okay.
Now, imagine a chatbot that doesn't just understand what you say,
Uh-huh.
but also what you show it.
Ooh.
That's Gemini in a nutshell. It can process text, images, audio, even video.
Whoa.
It's like having a friend who gets your jokes,
Yeah.
appreciates your photos,
Uh-huh.
and can even help you edit that home video.
That's pretty wild. So it's like actually understand what's in a picture, not just recognize it.
Exactly. It's not just matching pixels. It's designed to understand the meaning behind the images.
Okay.
So think of it like this. You could show Gemini a picture of a really crowded market and ask it to write a story about what's happening. It could analyze the scene, identify objects and emotions,
Right.
and then craft a whole narrative based on what it sees.
Okay, my mind is officially blown. But wait, there's more, right?
Oh, absolutely.
You mentioned Gemini's like a research whiz, too.
Yes, one of Gemini's standout features is its deep research capability.
Deep research. Okay.
Yeah, imagine you're writing a paper on, let's say, the history of pizza.
Pizza, love it.
Instead of spending hours scouring the web, you could ask Gemini, hey, can you find me everything you can on the origins of pizza?
Right.
And then it would go out and analyze hundreds of websites, you know, from like ancient Roman flatbreads to the first pizzeria in Naples.
Wow.
And then it would generate a multi-page report summarizing all of it.
Now that's what I call a research revolution.
It is pretty impressive.
But let's not forget about ChatGPT.
Right.
It's still huge in the chatbot game.
Yeah.
So what's its secret sauce?
ChatGPT is like the king of conversation.
Okay.
It's like that friend who can effortlessly chat about anything.
Yeah. From the latest memes
Yeah.
to the meaning of life.
Right.
But it's not just about chit-chat.
Yeah.
ChatGPT is incredibly creative.
Okay.
It can write poems, compose music, even code websites.
Wait, hold on. It can code websites.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
And what's even more impressive is its speed.
Okay.
ChatGPT responds almost instantly, which makes conversations feel so natural.
I've got to admit, I actually used ChatGPT to help me brainstorm ideas for a short story I'm writing.
Oh, cool.
It was amazing to see how quickly it came up with different plot twists and character arcs.
Yeah, it's great for that.
Almost like a brainstorming partner.
Yeah, that never gets tired.
Exactly.
That's one of the things people really love about it.
Yeah.
It feels less like interacting with a machine and more like bouncing ideas off a friend.
Okay, so we've got the multi-talented Gemini and the super conversational ChatGPT.
Right.
Now let's talk about the underdog, Deepseek.
Okay.
What makes it stand out in this AI arena? So Deepseek is like the rebel of the chatbot world.
Okay.
You know, it comes from a startup, not a tech giant.
Right.
And they've done something really interesting.
What's that?
They've built a powerful AI that doesn't need the most expensive hardware to run,
Oh, interesting.
which means Deepseek is incredibly cost-effective,
Wow.
making it a total game changer for smaller companies and individuals who might not have Google-sized budgets.
So it's kind of like the Robin Hood of AI,
Uh-huh, exactly.
making this cutting-edge technology accessible to everyone.
Yeah.
I like it. But does that mean it compromises on power at all?
Not at all.
Really?
Deepseek might be budget-friendly,
Right.
but it really excels in those technical tasks like coding and math.
Okay.
Like you could throw a complex equation at it and it wouldn't even break a sweat.
Okay, I'll admit math isn't my forte, but I can definitely appreciate that brain power.
Uh-huh.
So DeepSeek is the go-to for all things techie.
Yeah, pretty much.
What about the other two? Where do their strengths lie?
Well, Gemini, with its multimodal superpowers and research skills, is your ultimate research assistant
Okay.
and creative partner.
Gotcha.
Need to analyze data from different sources. Gemini can handle it.
Wow.
Want to brainstorm a marketing campaign? Gemini is your guy.
And ChatGPT.
ChatGPT is your conversational companion and your content creation guru.
Okay.
Need help writing a blog post or drafting an email? ChatGPT can whip it up in no time.
Nice.
Want to brainstorm ideas for your next YouTube video? ChatGPT is your buddy.
All right, so we've got these three incredible AI chatbots,
Yeah,
each with their own unique set of skills.
that's right.
But let's be real.
Okay.
How much is all this going to cost?
Well, both Gemini and ChatGPT offer those freemium models,
Right.
which is great for just trying them out.
Yeah.
But if you want to unlock their full potential,
Uh-huh.
you'll need to subscribe to their paid plans.
Okay, so how much are we talking?
So Gemini Advanced is part of the Google One AI Premium plan,
Oh, okay.
which costs $19.99 per month. And ChatGPT Plus will set you back $20 a month.
And what about DeepSeek?
Right, you mentioned it was the more affordable option.
Yeah.
So Deepseek is completely open source
Okay.
and free to use,
Wow, that's great.
which means developers can access its code,
Uh-huh.
modify it, and build their own applications on top of it.
Oh, wow.
They also offer API access with usage-based pricing, so you only pay for what you use.
Okay, so we've got a range of options.
Yep.
From free to premium.
Mm-hmm.
It's great that there's something for everyone.
Yeah.
But before we get too carried away with all this AI excitement,
Okay.
it's important to remember that these tools aren't perfect.
You're absolutely right.
Right.
It's crucial to approach any AI tool with a healthy dose of critical thinking.
For sure.
Remember, these are tools.
Right.
And like any tool, they can be used responsibly or irresponsibly.
Well said. So we've covered a lot of ground today, exploring this exciting world of AI chatbots.
We have.
We've met the multi-talented Gemini,
Yeah.
the super conversational ChatGPT,
Right.
and the budget-friendly powerhouse DeepSeek.
Uh-huh.
We've learned about their strengths, what makes them unique,
Yes.
and how they can actually help us in our daily lives.
Absolutely.
But before we move on, I have one burning question.
Okay, let's hear it.
If each of these AI chatbots has its own special skill set,
Uh-huh.
wouldn't it be amazing if they could somehow combine their powers?
Ooh, that's a fascinating thought.
Right.
What if we could have the brilliance of Gemini,
Yeah.
the charm of ChatGPT,
Uh-huh.
and the technical prowess of DeepSeek all in one?
It'd be like the ultimate AI dream team.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But for now,
Yeah.
we have to choose our champion based on our specific needs.
True, true. All right, listeners, stay tuned for part 2 of our AI chatbot deep dive,
Yes.
where we'll explore the potential impact of these incredible tools on different industries.
Looking forward to it.
You won't want to miss it.
Welcome back to our deep dive into the world of AI chatbots.
Yeah, it's amazing to think how quickly this technology is evolving.
Right.
I mean, just a few years ago, chatbots were pretty basic.
Yeah.
Now they can write poems, code websites,
Yeah.
even analyze images.
It's great.
It really makes you wonder, where is this all going?
Well, that's the million-dollar question.
Right.
These AI chatbots are already starting to change the game in a lot of different industries.
Okay, so let's talk about real-world applications then.
Okay.
How are these tools impacting businesses, education, healthcare, you name it?
Well, let's take customer service, for example.
Okay.
Imagine a chatbot powered by Gemini or ChatGPT that can answer your questions instantly,
Yeah.
understand different languages, and even analyze your tone of voice to give you more personalized support.
So no more waiting on hold for hours just to get a simple question answered.
Exactly. And it's not just customer service.
Right.
In education, think about personalized AI tutors that can adapt to each student's learning style and provide instant feedback.
That could revolutionize how we learn. It's like having a teacher who knows exactly how you learn best and can tailor lessons specifically for you.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
What about healthcare?
Oh, yeah.
I've heard some pretty exciting things about how AI is being used in that field.
Healthcare is definitely a field where AI has the potential to make a huge difference.
Yeah.
We're already seeing AI being used to analyze medical images,
Uh-huh.
predict patient outcomes,
Wow.
and even assist with surgery.
Really?
Yeah, imagine an AI assistant that can help doctors diagnose diseases earlier
Right.
and more accurately, or even personalize treatment plans.
Okay, so it sounds like these AI chatbots aren't just tools.
Right.
They're potential lifesavers.
Yeah, they have incredible potential.
But with all this talk about how amazing they are,
Yeah.
we need to talk about the other side of the coin, right?
Uh-huh.
What are some of the risks or challenges we need to be mindful of?
Okay, so one concern is the potential for job displacement.
Yeah, that makes sense.
As AI gets more capable of performing tasks that used to be done by humans,
Right.
we need to think carefully about how we adapt and make sure that everyone benefits from these technological advancements.
It's like any other major technological shift.
Yeah,
It creates new opportunities, but also disrupts existing ways of doing things.
for sure.
We need to be prepared for that and support workers who might be affected.
Absolutely. Another important consideration is data privacy and security.
Okay.
These AI models are trained on huge amounts of data,
Right.
and we need to make sure that this data is being handled responsibly and ethically.
It's like we're trusting these AI models with a lot of sensitive information.
Yeah,
We need to be confident that it's not being misused.
exactly. Transparency and accountability are also crucial.
Yeah, that's a good point.
How do we ensure that these AI systems are making fair and unbiased decisions?
Right.
How do we hold them accountable if something goes wrong?
These are important questions.
They are complex questions
Yeah.
that require careful consideration and collaboration between developers, policymakers, and the public.
So it's not just about the technology itself.
Right.
What about the ethical and societal implications too?
Exactly. We need to have these conversations and figure out how to navigate this new AI-powered world responsibly.
It's a collective responsibility.
It is.
Now, I know we've talked a lot about the big picture,
Yeah.
but I'm curious about the more technical side of things.
Okay.
Our listeners are a pretty savvy bunch,
Uh-huh.
and they're probably wondering what's going on under the hood of these AI chatbots.
Right.
Could you give us a glimpse into their technical specifications?
Sure. Let's start with the architecture, which is essentially the blueprint of how these models are built.
Yeah.
Gemini, for example, uses a multimodal architecture.
Multimodal, okay.
Yeah, think of it like a brain that can process information from different sources.
Right.
Text, images, audio, even video.
So while other chatbots might just see a picture as a bunch of pixels,
Yeah.
Gemini can actually understand what's happening in the image and use that information to provide more relevant responses.
Exactly.
That's really cool.
ChatGPT, on the other hand, uses a transformer-based architecture.
Okay.
This is a type of neural network that's really good at understanding the relationships between words in a sentence,
Interesting.
which is why ChatGPT excels in natural language processing tasks.
Gotcha. So it's really good at conversation and text generation.
Precisely. And Deepseek utilizes a mixture of experts architecture.
Okay.
This means it uses multiple specialized modules or experts to handle different types of tasks.
So it's like having a team of specialists,
Yeah.
each with their own area of expertise,
Right.
all working together to solve a problem.
That's a great way to put it. Now, another important technical aspect is the training data.
Training data, right?
This is the massive amount of information that these models are fed to learn and improve.
Yeah.
The quality and diversity of the training data plays a huge role in how well these chatbots perform.
So it's not just about the architecture, but also about what they're learning from.
Exactly. It shapes their knowledge and abilities.
Gotcha. Okay, so we got the architecture, the training data.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that's important to know about the technical side of these chatbots?
One more key concept is the context window.
Context window.
This refers to how much information a language model can consider at once when processing a query
Right.
or generating a response.
So a larger context window means the chatbot can remember more of the previous conversation
Yeah.
and provide more relevant response.
Exactly. It's like having a longer attention span.
Okay.
And this is where Gemini really shines.
Oh, yeah.
It has a massive context window of 1 million tokens,
Wow, 1 million.
which means it can remember an incredible amount of information.
It's like having a photographic memory. What about ChatGPT and Deepseek?
ChatGPT has a 128,000 token context window,
Okay.
which is still very impressive.
Uh-huh.
Deepseek, on the other hand, has a smaller context window of 64,000 tokens.
All right, so it might not be as good at handling those really long or complex queries.
Right, the ones that require a lot of context.
So it's a trade-off between memory capacity and processing power.
Exactly.
Okay, listeners, are you still with us?
Oh,
We've covered a lot of ground today.
we have.
From the real-world applications of AI chatbots
Yeah.
to the technical details that make them work.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not done yet.
Oh, no.
There's still one more fascinating aspect to explore. The multimodal capabilities of these AI marvels.
I'm excited for this one.
We've only just begun to talk about how these chatbots can interact with different types of data, like images, audio, and video.
Right. Get ready to be amazed.
We're going to delve into the multimodal superpowers of Gemini, ChatGPT, and Deepseek in the next part of our deep dive. Welcome back, deep divers. Ready to explore the final frontier of AI chatbots?
Absolutely. We're about to dive into the world of multimodality, where these AI models can interact with not just text, but also images, audio, and video.
It's like stepping into a science fiction movie where computers can see, hear, and understand the world around them.
It really is.
Okay, so let's start with the multimodal maestro himself, Gemini.
Okay.
What can this AI prodigy do with all these different types of data?
Well, Gemini's multimodal capabilities are truly groundbreaking.
Okay.
It can analyze images,
Right.
potentially even audio and video, which means it can process information from all these different sources and combine them to give you a more complete understanding.
So can you give us a real-world example?
Sure. Let's say you're a chef and you're working on a new recipe.
Okay.
You could take a picture of your ingredients and ask Gemini, hey, what kind of dish can I make with these?
Interesting.
And Gemini would not only recognize the ingredients in the photo,
Right.
but it would also analyze their colors, textures, and potential flavor combinations to suggest some creative recipe ideas.
That's incredible. It's like having a culinary AI assistant right in your kitchen.
Exactly. And the possibilities go far beyond cooking, you know? Oh, yeah.
Like Gemini could be used in education to create immersive learning experiences that combine text, images, and audio.
Right.
Or in healthcare, to analyze medical images and provide diagnostic insights to doctors.
It sounds like Gemini is taking us one step closer to a future where AI can seamlessly interact with the world around us.
It really is.
Now, what about ChatGPT? Does it have any multimodal tricks up its sleeve?
So while ChatGPT is best known for its conversational skills and creative writing, it's also making strides in the world of multimodality,
Okay.
particularly with image processing and generation.
So you're telling me ChatGPT can now understand images?
Yes,
Yeah.
you can upload an image as part of your prompt,
Okay.
and ChatGPT can analyze it to provide information or use it as context for other tasks.
Interesting.
Like imagine you're a history buff visiting Rome.
Okay.
You could upload a photo of the Colosseum
Yeah.
and ask ChatGPT to tell you more about its history
Right.
or its architectural significance, or even create a fictional story about a gladiator who fought there. That's amazing. It's like having a personal tour guide and storyteller all in one.
It really is.
And can ChatGPT create images too?
Absolutely. ChatGPT has access to DALL-E,
DALL-E, okay.
which is OpenAI's powerful image generation model.
Right.
This means you can describe what you want to see,
Uh-huh.
and ChatGPT will generate an image based on your description.
Wow, ChatGPT is full of surprises.
Uh-huh.
It can understand images, generate images, and have a conversation with you.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
That's some serious AI talent.
Oh.
Now let's talk about the underdog, Deepseek.
Okay.
Does it have any multimodal talents to show off?
So while Deepseek's primary focus has been on text and numerical data,
Right.
especially in technical areas like coding and math,
Uh-huh.
it's also starting to explore multimodality,
Okay, cool.
specifically with image generation.
So it can create images now.
Well, with the release of Janus Pro,
Janus Pro.
Deepseek has shown that it can create images from text prompts,
Interesting.
similar to ChatGPT's use of DALL-E.
So DeepSeek may not be as multimodally advanced as Gemini yet,
Right.
but it's catching up.
It is, and considering its open source and its affordability,
Wow.
this is a really exciting development.
Yep.
It could make this technology much more accessible to a lot more users and developers.
It's like the democratization of AI,
Exactly.
putting these powerful tools in the hands of more people.
Yeah.
That's a pretty powerful idea. So we've got Gemini, the multimodal powerhouse,
right.
ChatGPT, the image-savvy conversationalist, and DeepSeek, the up-and-coming multimodal contender.
Yeah, it seems like multimodality is becoming really essential in the AI chatbot world.
Absolutely. It's the next step in the evolution of AI,
I agree.
enabling these chatbots to interact with the world in a much richer, more nuanced way.
It's an exciting time to be following all of this.
It really is. Well, listeners, we've reached the end of our AI chatbot deep dive.
It's been fun.
We've explored the unique strengths of Gemini, ChatGPT, and Deepseek, their potential to revolutionize different industries, and the ethical considerations we need to keep in mind
Right.
as this technology continues to evolve.
For sure.
But most importantly, we've had a glimpse into the future.
I like
A
that.
future where AI is not just a tool,
Yeah.
but a partner, a collaborator,
Uh-huh.
and maybe even a friend.
I love it.
It's an exciting and thought-provoking journey.
It is.
And as these AI chatbots become more sophisticated and integrated into our lives,
Right.
it's up to all of us to shape how this technology will impact the world.
Absolutely.
So keep exploring, keep learning, and keep asking those big questions.
Yes.
The future of AI is in our hands. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.